Performing Arts Studio West and Meet the Biz. Oh, that felt good. You ever just do that? You know what I've been noticing more? Some of my favorite sounds. And one of my favorite sounds is to wake up in the morning, take a breath and smell the fresh air and hear the birds outside. Morning birds singing their song. I love that. Senses that we can all use in life and in our work. I wanted to let you know that I'll be probably doing my own one-person Meet the Biz once a month. About that, every 4 weeks, something like that. So I wanted to connect with you again, just you and me. And I had a few things today for us to work on and to live on and to breathe on. First of all, I finished my boxes. Yay! I had 60 boxes, and I had them in storage for too long, which I had mentioned. Anyway, 60 boxes. I got rid of 40 of them. Now, of course, I went through the stuff and consolidated and this and that. Still have probably 10 more than there's no shouldn'ts, but I still need to go through some stuff. But some of the stuff is, you know, old videotapes and all that kind of stuff that I need to go through because they're family movies. It's old plays that I've been in. And I'm sure you've had some of that kind of stuff, and you still do. By the way, it's show and tell time. Oh my God. Today's show and tell is from Disneyland. I remember going to Disneyland every so often with the family. And it was, of course, you know, it's Disneyland. It's a thrill. It's one of my favorite places. And I remember when I was, I think about eight or nine, it might have been a little older, but I got my picture painted, a portrait, and I actually have another photo that I'll show you sometime of this actually being done and painted and drawn. And was it 1973? How old was I then? I was 9. Okay, I was 9. They're mowing the lawn outside. So yeah, I was 9 because I was born in 64. It's a very good year. Don't I look the same? The other thing from Disneyland, and I'm going through these because I went through the boxes, right? And when you go and you purge, you also find the stuff that you love and you want to keep. And you find treasures. And here's another treasure from Disneyland. I don't know if you've seen this. This is, can you hear that noise outside? You don't mind if I close that. Hold on a minute. We're gonna close the window so it's not as noisy. Oh! All right. You know, I'm acting goofy a little, but that's okay because Goofy's at Disneyland too. And the Cheshire Cat. Look what I sound too. Love the Cheshire Cat. Okay. This is a pilot's certificate from the Mark Twain. It's signed, it says David Zimmerman, having been by them this day duly examined launching his qualifications as a pilot of the USS Mark Twain. We were going to Disneyland one year, and we had just gotten into the hotel, and we were walking across the street, and my dad sprained his ankle bad. So then we went to the hospital, and I was there with my dad, and of course my dad was number one. I was there with my dad and my brother. But he still wanted to go, so we got a wheelchair for him. And we went to all the rides. We had fun. And when we got to the Mark Twain, I guess they saw me out there with the family and came up to me and said, "Hey, would you like to be the captain of the ship?" So I went up in that, that little top part, right up there. And I got to drive it. It is a memory I won't forget. I will never forget that memory. And it was so cool. I mean, that was that was 1971. So that was actually I love that the dates are on here, right? That was August 71. So this was 2 years before that picture. Isn't that cool? I'm showing you these also for the memories that we all have, the memories that we have within us that we can use through our lives and through our acting. So anyway, I like to share a little. You know what I'd love to do? If you have any things that you want to share, like if you have an item, an item or a poster or a picture or something that you really love that's close to your heart that you want to share, feel free and send it to me. That's not one of the assignments right now, but I wanted to throw that out to you. Just to at least put the seed in your mind for later. Maybe that'll be an assignment for next month. Oh, by the way, show and tell, a couple other things that I have. I wanted to show this shirt. Ta-da! I want to be sure you get this shirt. Can you see it? This is, I've got to close this door too. Goodness, they're like mowing the lawn. This shirt was designed by the wonderful Kaylee Versfeld, who we all love, who's part of the family. And she has designed this shirt and are selling shirts. They're different colors, designs, and there it is, Tides of Kindness. So check that out. Look it up on the internet. A lot of us are doing a lot of things, and we're all amazing and creative forces. So I just wanted to share that. And the last share and tell, tell and share, show and tell, we could show share, is this. This is one of my favorite necklaces. Superman, da 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 da. No, that's the wrong theme. Go forward. Christopher Reeve Foundation, the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation. They have been such a support for the Meet the Biz program throughout the years. And we've given these out to certain guests and throughout the years. But it's something that you think about, when you're feeling like scared or down or lost, whether you have this or not, you have it right here. That's why it is here, huh? About going forward. And we always think Superman is someone else. Of course, the supermen and superwomen right now are helping us out in the hospitals and in the stores and delivering our mail. Those are the super people that we have right now. But I want you to also remember that you are the super person. We can all be a super person and are from the heart when we come from good. So anyway, sending love on that. I wanted to let you know about 3 assignments today. 3 assignments. I want you to get out your pen and paper. You sure you have a pen and paper? You get it? Okay, I'll wait. While I wait, I will have a sip of my hot water today. I have to get more ginger for my ginger tea. I know I showed this before, but I love it. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Don't you love that? I love that quote. So here are the 3 assignments. And this is over the month of May. So I have 3 assignments for you for the month of May. Assignment number 1. Now this is an assignment that's coming up pretty quick. It is coming up and it needs to be into me by noon on Tuesday, May 5th. And you're going, what? That's like around the corner. Who's texting me? It's the Performing Arts Studio West group. I love it. I'm going to get on there after the interview, okay? Okay, just turn off the sound. So, Tuesday, noon, May 5th. This is what I need. I need questions for future guests for Meet the Biz. Of course, Meet the Biz, one of the wonderful things about what we have done at Meet the Biz when we have people come into our abode is we all get to ask questions as well as get to work with them and get to do scene work and sing and this and that. Well, at this moment, I'm trying to slowly, it's not too slowly, it's only been about 4 weeks, but now we're introducing the questions from students into our program. So I'm going to give you names of people that will be interviewed over the next several weeks. And I need you to research them for me, for you, for all of us. One of the best places, which I mentioned before, for you to research and learn about people and grow and make those connections is IMDb. That is imdb.com. Go on there, and here are some names I want you to look up. You could look them up on there. You could also look them up on the internet. They don't have everything on IMDb, but research. Now, here are the names I want you to look up, because here are the names that you can write questions to. If you have any questions, I'll get the questions from you, and then I'll ask a couple to our guests during the interviews. So here are the names. Number 1, we have Joey Travolta. Joey Travolta from Inclusion Films and the director of Carol of the Bells. He will be coming in and we will be interviewing him. So if you have any questions for him, of course, he came to the studio several months ago. So if you have any questions. The next one, Mary Rings. Mary Rings from Born to Act Players, one of the person who really got me introduced to my extended family. And look her up on IMDb. You will be going, oh my God, look at all the amazing stuff she's done. The next one, we have Larry Lane, and we also have Gary Lane. They are brothers. I want you to look them up on the internet, on IMDb. They are from the Twin Zone. They're also from, they directed, they produced, I think they produced Hollywood to Dollywood, which is an amazing documentary. It was out several years ago about Dolly Parton, In Search of Dolly Parton. And their new film that they're working on and should be out probably in the next year or two is Still Working 9 to 5, but we'll find out more from them. Again, these are some of the people that I want you to look up. You don't have to look them up all, but I would suggest it. And if you don't get to all of them by Tuesday, you could still, if there's a day or two more, you could still send your questions in. I say the latest by the 8th, but we might miss one or two of the interviews that way. All right, Joey Travolta, Mary Rings, Larry and Gary Lane. We also have Maysoon Zayid. She is the wonderful actress from General Hospital and Muslim Girls Discuss Their Faith. We have George Steeves, Magic 8 Ball. Again, write these names down if you need to go back and say, wait, well, what did he say? Also at the end, I think what I'm gonna do is list everybody at the end so you can look at the credits, so you can see the names to research and to look into and find out more about. Teal Sherer, wonderful, loving person who I've known for a while. She is an extremely amazing actress, and she produced and starred, and I think she wrote My Gimpy Life. From Happy Days, Anson Williams. Anson Williams, what a heart he has. We have Jim LaBrect. Crip Camp, amazing. And I'm gonna get to that after this too. Jim LaBrect. And we have the other director, Nicole Newnham. So I want you to research both of those, okay? Both of those names and look up Crip Camp. Then we have Shoshana Stern, the incredible actress. She is doing stuff. Look her up on IMDb. You're gonna be going, oh yeah. And the last name, and I know that those are a nice chunk of names for you to look through. The last name that I'd like you to look up is Jonah Blackman. I remember seeing this man in This Boy's Life and other films, and I was just smitten. The man is an incredible, incredible actor, and he has produced, and he has directed, and he has written another gay movie. And also he's in a movie that's coming out called Swan Song. So again, look on IMDb. If you want to go through those names again, you can listen to this again, or I'm going to list the names at the end of this Meet the Biz. So you could say, okay, and you could pause it and write the name down. Again, I'd say if you have questions, send them to me by the 5th, the latest by May 8th, okay? And again, May 8th, we might miss a few of the people, but at least you'll get them in. This is where you send it to, by the way, and this is where you send all homework assignments that you do. You email it to me at david@pastudiowest.com. david@pastudiowest.com. All right? DAVID@PASTUDIOWEST.com. So that's where any questions you have. So you put the name and then write the question. That's assignment number 1. And again, that's for the beginning of the month, which is no later. Okay, we want them by the 5th, but no later than May 8th. Assignment number 2. This is very exciting. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's an incredible film. Crip Camp. Crip Camp. It's on Netflix. I want you to watch it. And then after you watch it, within the next 24 hours after watching it, I want you to write a review. I want you to write a review of how did the film make you feel? What about it did you connect to? And any thoughts that you have about it at all, I want you to write about it. It could be from one sentence to a whole page, or longer. Whatever you want to write, I want you to let it out and write a review like a reviewer does, like a writer does. So I'd like you to do that. The due date for this, and this is in stone, we need it by Friday, May 15th. So you have a little time for that. You have a couple of weeks for that, but don't wait till the last minute. I would say in the next day or two, get on Netflix. Find some way to see that film. That's all I'll say on that. Okay? But send it in. Again, the same place, david@pastudiowest.com. You know what I'm feeling that just for a minute, I've been sitting here, and thanks to Lindsay, and I do this class with her. I've got to stretch. 1, 2, and Jacqueline. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to be sure to stretch out and do these things, and we all do, because sometimes we get cooped up in this house, and, you know, what can I say? Okay. Final assignment, which you've heard already from Betsy Chassie, and this is the assignment number 3. 3 assignments for month of May, due by June 1st. From Betsy Chassie, the 1-minute film. And all the directions for that are on the Betsy Chassie Meet the Biz interview and class, okay? Again, there's gonna be, for the top 3 winners, there will be awards. And that is for all Performing Arts Studio West family, as well as the Meet the Biz family. So if you're connected to Performing Arts Studio West, if you're connected to Meet the Biz, if you haven't heard of us and are watching this, check us out at the Performing Arts Studio West website, as well as the Meet the Biz website, www.meetthebiz.net. And this is, Meet the Biz is for everyone, all actors. So there you go. And again, if you need to go back for the assignment of Betsy's, go back and check it out. It's all typed out at the end of that as well. All righty. Anyway, one other thing. Oh, to end this wonderful day off with you, and I love visiting with you like this once a month. I love, by the way, what is keeping me sane, and I've said this before, is really connecting with you all. With you, with the Meet the Biz guests, with friends, through the ethers, through the internet. And if whatever helps you to feel better by that connection, because we need that connection. We need that. We're human. Well, some of them are, some of us are. Sometimes I wonder if I'm from another planet, but that's another thing. And talking about another planet, we have a guest today. Oh my goodness. I found this in my travels through my boxes. Mr. Yoda, who I love so much. What do you have to say now, Mr. Yoda?
Impossible to see the future is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly true. One more? Should we do one more? Okay. Try me.
Hurry, careful timing, we're going to need it.
I missed that one. Did you hear that? Wait.
Reach out, sense the force around you.
That's a good message to end on. Anyway, thank you all. I love you. We have a lot of stuff to do this month of May, and it's exciting. We're all connecting, we're all growing, we're all learning, we're all being. And have fun. Have fun doing it. All righty? All right. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.